Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to the channel news update for August. Today we're just going to go through the fantasy sports because Premier League is starting up again, which means it's time for the Aussie Villain or the Villains Leagues to resume. But as ever, a quick update on how we've been doing, how I've been doing as a channel, we've been doing as a channel. I feel like you guys are a part of it. And it's sort of just static. It's not frustrating. It's just weird. I think it's probably the best word for it. It's just static. It's like there's however many people that watch, and they always watch, and nobody comes, nobody goes, which is absolute. Well, no one coming, but nobody leaves, which is brilliant. It's almost a dead straight line, and it's been like this for a little while, and I'm both pleased because people are staying and frustrated because you can see it's just subscribers. It's just not growing. And I'll go back to the overview in a second, and you can sort of see a little bit better. Well, you can see there. We've had sort of 3,100 and between 40 and 45 subscribers, I'm going to say, since at least the start of the summer. It's just not moving. Revenue, again, is staying, it's gone down a little bit, but then there's been a few times this last month I've missed episodes for one reason or another, or like I've missed days for one reason or another. I think I missed almost a week, didn't I? When I had after I had my second COVID jab. So, I mean, that's obviously thank you to everybody watching the ads, and I cannot thank people enough for that. But it makes sense that that it's down a little bit, perhaps just purely because I've missed a couple of days here and there. So that is all not a problem. Well and good. If you go and have a look at the overview here, you can see sort of everything there down a little bit. That's mostly down to sort of Football Manager's sort of, I guess, the main driver of the channel, and obviously we're at the end of the Football Manager cycle, so that makes sense that that's all down a little bit. But generally speaking, like I say, very, very pleased, if not a little confused, or again, frustrated isn't really it's more a confusion at this point. I don't really understand why people aren't coming, but yeah, I think it's to do with tutorials, and I think I need to rethink how I'm doing tutorials, what I'm doing alongside of the Let's Plays to try and draw people in. And then hopefully once people are here, most of them will sort of enjoy the content and decide to stick around. Now, the big thing we have to discuss is Super Brew, because that is the Predictor League. That is back. I did put a link on the Discord. I'll put there will be a link to the Discord in the description. I'll also put a link to join the league in the description. Now, of course, we have both our defending champions back. Webby's Whites, look at that, rocking his very smart looking golden cap for winning last year's competition. Well done again, Webby. And of course, Rujastan, our year 1 champion. And of course, you will get your name on the Wall of Wonder as well, should you happen to lift the golden cap at the end of the season. So more the merrier for this. Everybody is welcome, literally everybody. And there's a little gift card as well, winner's choice at Amazon, Steam, whatever it is you would like at the end as well for the winner. So it's definitely worthwhile putting in the time, I think, for that one. Getting choked up here, and of course it is just good fun as well. And the fantasy league for the Patreons is back as well. I have sent out this evening, Saturday night anyway, an email with the code to join. So if you are a Patreon, any level of Patreon, you will have got the invite. Again, if you'd like to join this, I think there's a link to the Patreon in the description as well. That is just extremely well appreciated by myself. It's not expected, obviously, but yeah, if you do want to join the Fantasy League, that is the way to do that. And we should probably have an update on the fantasy baseball as well, because we haven't done that for a little while without the weekend previews or the weekly previews, which will be back, ready for the new Premier League season next week. We don't get to check in that often. I don't really have the vehicle, I guess, to check in on it. Maybe I could do it in part as part of the Out of the Park baseball episodes. But anyway, it's Mooses and Gooses that, since we were last here, looks as though they've extended their lead. 600 points now, and it's a very, very high scoring fantasy game compared to sort of like what we're used to anyway with the fantasy football, or fantasy Premier League, I should say. So, but that seems to be a fairly big lead ahead of Daniel's team, Bruce's boys. Look at that up there in the bronze medal position, ahead of the Canadian Blizzard, Birmingham Blue Noses, and Orpington Nithings as well. So, still a fair way to go, isn't there? 2 months or so to go, a little bit less maybe in the regular season. But Mooses and Gooses, I think, has led the way most of the way and they're looking quite good to go on and win that, I would imagine. So there we go. I do like to try and keep this short and sweet. If I get the Discord up here so you can see, just if you are part of the Discord, where I have posted the link for the Super Brew is, we have memes galore in the fantasy and predictor thing. There it is right there. So just click that. That'll take you straight through to join the Fantasy Brew Predictor League. But that's it for today. If you want any more information about the analytics or anything, just let me know. I'm happy to post them to the Discord as well. I just don't want to go in and out within analytics and bore people, but I try to be as open as I can with it. So yeah, just ask and I will post anything that I am able to post. There is some restrictions what I think and can't show, but anyway, if I can show it I will. And I will see you next time, whether it be for some fantasy baseball, for some other park baseball, some football manager, or of course the Formula 1 2021 game, which I've got to say I am absolutely loving, even if well, my driving isn't always the best, is it? But I'll see you next time somewhere, guys. Take care.